beautiful weather in our forecast. It starts off here this morning at 6:47 with a little brighter skies. We take a look off towards the east. This is our HD tower cam. If you look closely, you can see just a little hint of orange trying to peek on through. The sun will be up in about 45 minutes or so, and we have got plenty of it in the forecast for today. Now we're starting off cool, but not terribly cold. 46 in Charlotte at the airport. We're closer to 50 uptown. And we've got lower 40s, Mallard Creek, Hickory Grove, 43 in Concord. 38, one of the cooler spots down there at Steel Creek, 47 TKK, and Fort Mill and 49 now in Monroe. Again, 30s and 40s this morning, not bad. Even 50s in the mountains. It's quite warm up there. So out of the bus stop, at best, maybe a hoodie or a light jacket, not too cold. And then this afternoon, oh boy, here we go. Nice and warm, sunshine, and up to 80 degrees. We did this twice during the month of February. We're going to do it again today. No severe weather risk in our area today, tomorrow, or on Friday. But by Friday, we are watching this from the Mid-South through the Midwest. Likely severe weather with ongoing thunderstorms and tornadoes, and that will be pushing eastward over time. So how do we get there? High pressure in command right now. A little cooler the next couple of days, still 70s. A few more clouds around both tomorrow and on Friday. And while we start off Friday morning at 6 o'clock, there's not much happening. By afternoon, this is going to fill in with thunderstorms, and all that will be pushing eastward over time. Now, if you're making weekend plans, I think Saturday brings scattered showers, so you can dodge those, and you'll have opportunities to get outdoors and enjoy some drier weather. But on Sunday, I think really from Saturday night into Sunday morning, we're going to get a line of very heavy rain and likely severe thunderstorms here. So we're monitoring that situation. Saturday, not quite as active, but here we go. Saturday night, these strong storms come in, and then that will push right across, much like we did on, well, Wednesday of last week. We had those tornadoes down in Union County. Still a first alert for some rain on Saturday. First alert weather day for Sunday now, as it looks like strong storms across the middle part of the country will come marching eastward. Most of our area is now sketched in for at least that risk for severe weather. The first alert weather team is going to fine tune this part of the forecast, so I want you to check back with us, download our free WBTV weather app, and we'll keep you posted. We cool off behind the front. In the meantime, we warm up. 80 for today, mid-70s Thursday and Friday, keeping an eye, especially early Sunday morning.